Hello, good day viewers. You are hello, welcome. In today's tutorial, we are going to be solving this beautiful equation here. X to the power 4 equals minus 4. What the value of x? So we are going to be looking for the value of x, all the possible values of x, right? So I'm going to rewrite this equation as x to the power 4. I will transpose this minus 4 to the left hand side. Is going to be plus 4 then equals 0. So now from here, the next thing I'm going to do, I can write this as x to the power 4 then plus 2 to the power of 2 equals what? Equals 0. So now from there, I have x to the power of 4. This plus, I can change it to minus into bracket minus 2 to the power of 2 then equals 0. Are you following? So now from there, I can have this, I can write this as x to the power 4 then minus, this minus a can be minus 1 multiplied by 2 raised to the power 2 then equals 0. Are you following? So now from there, so I want you to recall from complex plane, if you have root minus 1, this will give us what? This will give us I. Then if you try to square the both sides of this, so you can see that we're going to have I squared to be minus what? Minus 1. So now this minus 1 that is here, we are going to replace it with what? I squared. So I'm going to be having x to the power of 4 minus into bracket I squared then 2 to the power of 2 equals 0. So now from there, I'm going to have this to be x to the power of 4 minus, you can see this is I to the power of 2 and 2 to the power of 2 here. I can have it to be 2I then all to the power of 2 equals 0. So now this first term here, x to the power of 4, I can write that x to the power of 2 then to the power of 2 again, so that 2 times 2 will give us 4, then minus, here I have 2I to the power of 2 equals 0. So now here, what's the next thing we are going to do? So you know that we should recall that if you have a squared minus b squared, this will give us a minus b, a plus b, that is difference of what? Difference of two squares. So now from there, we are going to have what? We're going to have, recall that a squared minus this, so we're going to have my a to be s squared. We're going to have s squared, right, minus what? Minus 2I then s squared plus 2I then equals 0. So now from there, we have this to be 0 form equation. So this could be s squared minus 2I equals 0, or we have s squared plus 2I equals 0. So we can have s squared, we send this to the other side, we have equals 2I. Then here we have, going to take the square of both sides, square root of both sides, we're going to have plus or minus square root of 2I. Then here we're going to have s squared equals minus 2I. So we take the square root of both sides, that is s squared. So we're going to have this place to be plus or minus minus 2I. Are you following? So now from there, this will cancel this. We have x to be equals plus or minus. If you press your calculator. If you press your calculator here, that is square root of 2I, you are going to have 1 plus what? 1 plus I. Okay, in a simpler form. Then also, we're going to have this place also to be x equals plus or minus 1 minus what? I, if you press your calculator. So which is telling us here that we are having x1 comma x2 to be equals plus or minus 1 plus I, and x3 comma x4 to be plus or minus 1 minus what? 1 minus I. So these are the possible solutions of these beautiful equations, beautiful equation, right? So we have four possible routes. So now, if you find the class very interesting, and you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, consider subscribing today so that you see more of our lesson. And also don't forget to hit on the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime you upload a new content. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.